Arsenal transfer deadline, the 24 hours that change everything. In the last 24 hours, Arsenal's entire transfer window flipped upside down. Arsenal's number one target walked away. A £75 million midfielder is about to be announced, and two of Europe's most dangerous attackers are now on a collision course to the Emirates. By the end of this video, you know exactly what's really happening behind the scenes at Arsenal. The deal that's basically done, the two-man race that isn't, and the three exits that could fund it all. Let's get into it. Let's start with the certainty, because there aren't many of those in a transfer window. Bruno Guimaraes is joining Arsenal. Newcastle CEO David Hopkinson has already gone public, admitting the fee didn't hit what the Magpies wanted, but confirming a deal was struck anyway at around £75 million. According to him, it was not the fee that I think Arsenal had hoped to pay, and of course, we would have liked an even higher number. But I think you are dealing with sophisticated actors on both sides, and that's what negotiation looks like. And here's the detail that tells you this is really happening. Arsenal have already started clearing his shirt number. Academy player Louis Copley has been quietly moved off the number 39 shirt, the number Guimaraes wants, because it was the number displayed on his father's taxi back in Brazil. Guimaraes has signed a 5-year deal. The announcement isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of hours. But here's why this window suddenly feels chaotic. Arsenal's biggest target of the summer is gone. Vinicius Jr. is staying at Real Madrid. The Brazilian has reaffirmed his commitment to Los Blancos through 2032, and with that, Arsenal's most ambitious move of the window collapsed overnight. That single decision has sent shockwaves through the entire market, and Arsenal are now scrambling to figure out who fills the gap he would have filled. With Vinicius off the table, two names have exploded into the conversation, and they could not be more different. Bradley Barcola, quick, direct, a World Cup regular for France. The PSG winger has personal terms edging closer to a move, but the growing consensus is that it's Liverpool, not Arsenal, who are winning that race. Anfield is reportedly his preferred destination. Julian Alvarez, the more polished, more proven option. As things stand, he's expected to stay at Atletico Madrid, but the door has just cracked open. Barcelona, his boyhood dream club, are pouring all their transfer funds into a deal for Manchester City's Rodri instead. That means the club Alvarez actually wants to join might not be able to afford him. And that opens a lane for Arsenal. Two players, one winger spot, and right now, neither deal is close to done. While the attacking headlines dominate, Arsenal have a real problem at the back. After a shaky performance against Real Betis, and with William Saliba sidelined by a back injury, defensive reinforcement has jumped up the priority list. Ezri Konsa remains the number one target. Aston Villa's dressing room is reportedly already bracing for his exit, even though Arsenal's opening bid landed at only just over half his £60 million asking price. The complication? Liverpool are circling the same player, turning one defensive signing into another two-club scrap. And in a genuinely stunning subplot, Arsenal briefly explored a swoop for Tottenham captain Christian Romero after Saliba's injury. Spurs shut that door immediately. Romero looks Atletico Madrid bound instead. If your head is already spinning from all these names, hit that like button now. It's the fastest way to help this breakdown reach more Arsenal fans before deadline day. Every big window needs departures to pay for arrivals. Arsenal's are already stacking up. Gabriel Jesus is edging towards the exit. Napoli have made contact over a fee in the region of €20 million, and Arsenal are reportedly ready to sell now rather than lose him for nothing when his contract expires next summer. Everton are also watching. Gabriel Martinelli could follow him out the door. Galatasaray have already had one offer rejected but remain interested, and Juventus have now joined the race too. With Christos Zolis freshly signed for £34 million, Martinelli's game time is about to get a lot more competitive. Ethan Nwaneri's future is still undecided, but RB Leipzig and Borussia Dortmund are both circling, hoping Arsenal cash in on the 19-year-old rather than loan him out. And it's not just first teamers. Takehiro Tomiyasu has already completed his move away for good, officially signing for Crystal Palace as a free agent after 4 years at Arsenal. Buried underneath the headline names are 3 moves that could still blindside everyone. Kenan Yildiz. Arteta's reported dream signing. Juventus rejected an approach earlier in the window and insist he is not for sale. But Arsenal are preparing a fresh, higher offer. Francesco Pio Esposito, a 21-year-old Inter Milan striker who Arsenal are now reportedly ready to fight Manchester United for. Arteta was said to be personally impressed after sending scouts to watch him in Perth. Inter wants £72 million. Rafael Leao and Endrick, two very different backup plans. Leao has been offered around as a cut-price alternative to Vinicius, unwilling to sign a new AC Milan deal. Endrick, meanwhile, could be available on loan from Real Madrid. Low-key, low glamour, but a smart depth signing if Arsenal miss out everywhere else. None of these are close, but any one of them could suddenly be the story tomorrow. Why missing out on Vinicius might actually help Arsenal. Here's the twist nobody expected. Losing out on Vinicius Jr. might have quietly damaged Arsenal's rivals more than it damaged Arsenal. Real Madrid spent the entire window locked in on extending Vinicius' contract. While they were distracted, Barcelona swooped in for Real's other midfield targets, Manchester City's Rodri, with talks now underway. City losing Rodri is a genuine blow to a title rival, and it only happened because Real's focus was somewhere else entirely. Sometimes, missing out on your dream target isn't the disaster it looks like. So here's where Arsenal actually stand. Guimaraes, done. Vinicius, gone. Barcola and Alvarez, both live, both uncertain. Konsa, contested. And at least 3 exits already clearing the path for whoever comes next. Comment Barcola or Alvarez below. Tell me which winger battle you think Arsenal actually win. Subscribe and hit the bell. This window is moving fast, and I'll have the Guimaraes announcement the second it breaks. Send this to one Arsenal fan who's still refreshing Twitter every 5 minutes. Please share this video, like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Deadline day is coming. See you before it.